our listeners. Once again, this is Tammy from the Unipro Consulting Limited. Here with us again, Ray, the founder of Unipro Consulting Limited, Hong Kong. Hi, Ray. Welcome to another episode of our weekly podcast.
Hi, Tammy. Always looking forward to our weekly podcast. And I guess today we're going to talk about entering a new market.
Yes, Ray. Let's not keep our listeners waiting and start discussing the things to consider before entering a new market.
Sounds great. This topic is actually great for business owners who are seeking growth and innovation.
Yes, however, you have to check if the new market is an opportunity or most likely a trap. If a company decides to enter a new market, it should have a marketing plan. This plan is required if you are looking to expand into new markets, sell new products or services, or existing ones.
Of course, you should first determine whether the new market under consideration is likely to grow quickly or slowly. The pace of growth depends on different factors, including whether a supporting infrastructure exists in the new market.
Yes, also to gain a competitive advantage, business owners must learn about what, where, and how of the new market environment they plan to enter. They need relevant insights to enter new markets as successfully as possible.
True. And we are going to discuss and give you tips on how to overcome these big challenges of entering new markets and see if you're the aggressive type of business owner.
Agree. And here's an example of one market that has a slower growth rate. Like the first sushi bar in the United States appeared in the 1960s. It took actually 2 decades for sushi to become part of the popular consciousness. Demand finally exploded after 2 decades. Imagine.
Oh, wow, I love sushi so much.
Me too.
Imagine that it took 2 decades before it becomes famous. What good there is that the owner did not give up when some people would probably think that after a decade it might be just a waste of time or money. So, yes, it's possible to have a slower growth that might take you more than a decade to be really successful.
Ew, wow. It took so long, but I'm pretty sure that the restaurant is earning well before it became famous. Because if it really failed, then it wouldn't be standing for 2 long decades, right? Maybe mainly because some infrastructure development was needed in the form of greater supply of high quality fish. There were few capital or political barriers to overcome. Instead, consumers' taste preferences made for the market's initial slow growth. Since there was little inherent demand, at best, most Americans had no familiarity with the raw fish or seaweed as food. A probable majority no doubt felt outright aversion.
True. But the point of becoming known after 2 decades is actually long.
Mhm.
And what good about right now is that there are online tools and resources available on the internet or everywhere that can really help you with the business.
Yeah, I agree. That's a really great thing right now. A lot of resources available online. Note that offering a new product or service that meets a real consumer need is, of course, a good start. But need is not enough. Many great ideas struggle to get traction. It also suggests addressing few success factors in considering a new market move.
Yes, as a business owner, you should have an idea and want to sell new services or products into new markets. To be successful with this idea, you have to understand the new market and how the new offer delivers product value to the market.
Yeah, and that is why it is important to understand what market you are targeting. You may also choose your old market and try to sell your new products or services and see if it will be successful. Maybe more likely to expand.
That's right, Tammy. Expanding will be the second type. Expanding into another market can be a powerful method to develop your current business. An orderly process will help you precisely evaluate the potential of every development opportunity.
So, can a business owner sell their service or products to a new market?
Definitely, yes, but first you need to understand and get insights about the market, competitors' advantage, and consumer behavior.
Oh, yeah. Marketing research and strategy are both required here. Actually, if your business is set up and flourished, it is a perfect time to stretch out your market.
That would probably be the perfect time to dive into the new market. But also remember that there are risks like in other any other business.
Of course, there is. It is important to know that another market won't be so agreeable and there will be new contenders and obscure dangers. They say the best way to check is to carefully investigate your market.
Well, yes, let me share some tips. First, select your target market and do some research. Second, set a clear goal. Third, define your buyer persona. And fourth, understand your future challenges.
Wow, thanks for sharing that. Select your target market and do the research. I agree to this, and we had already tackled this in some of our podcasts. This only means how important it is in your business.
That actually plays a big role in your business. So don't neglect that. Also, if you have a partner with your business, it's also important to choose an effective partner.
Well, take note on all the tips. Okay, we will take note on that. Selecting your target market, select and set your clear goals.
Yeah, when we say set your clear goals, it means be definite about what you desire to accomplish in a different market, including the level of transactions you're supposed to get.
Okay, then define your buyer persona.
Yeah, to learn your target audience, this is important because the language and knowledge you use to interact with an appeal to one demographic may not be as powerful with another.
Actually, determining your target audience provides you a place in your marketing, promotes more flexibility in your messaging, and enables you to authentically relate with your customers.
Well, in some cases, the best way to market efficiently is to think less about marketing and think more about relationships.
Agree. Build a customer experience strategy that produces their trust in your brand and confirms that you understand them. And the last tip is to understand your future challenges, right?
That's right. As your business goes to a new market or grow, the advantage of investing in expansion also change or begin to grow.
Yes. Well, if you choose to expand in another country, you should be aware that in some countries, your business can get really high competition.
Well, not only in other countries you have to be aware of, you have to also be aware locally. There are already a lot of competitors everywhere.
Oh, true. Yeah, true. Anyway, just put in your mind that expanding or entering a new market can always be challenging. Just follow the tips mentioned. Who knows? It might be the road for your success.
Yes, Tammy, that's right. These tips are just tips. It will always depend on how you handle business. After all, we're just here to help you.
That's right. We are here to help you. So until here, if you want to hear more business tips or topics, just follow our YouTube channel, Unipro Consulting Limited, or visit our website or send us a message found in the screen. Thanks, Ray.
Thank you, Tammy.
Bye. Till next time.
See you next time. Bye.